It's a beautiful day.
Yep.
Birds are chirping.
We had a lot of rain yesterday. A little chilly today.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's like 60 right now, maybe 50, 58.
58.
Yeah. So it's a little cool.
So what we got going on today?
Quite a bit of stuff.
Looks like it.
Clean out the pig pen, put new bedding in, warmer blocks for the cattle, one herd. The other herd, I'm able to worm them pretty easy, so I don't have to worm them right now. We just wormed them back in into March, I think. Maybe 1st of April.
Yeah.
Into March. Pork feed.
Pork feed.
Yep, so I gotta do that. I got these stakes. You know, they're like digging down along the boards. Like if the boards, if the boards here, they're trying to dig under. So I'm actually gonna drive these about every 6 inches, and then put a screw in the board so they can dig, but they're gonna realize it's Alcatraz. I say that and they'll get out.
Hopefully not.
And then we got barn dogs. You realize we got barn dogs?
I hear them.
We have barn cats, but we recently got some barn dogs. So our German Shepherds.
Not by choice.
We got to figure. Yeah, they're on invisible fence, and it's done really well. But they don't like thunder, so the last couple times it storms, they literally run through the fence and
into the cow field.
Run around. Yeah, so they're kind of in the barn right now until we get that all worked out with the invisible fence. We might have to shave their fur on their necks. We're not trying to shock them, but I'm wondering if they're even getting shocked when they run through, because they hear the beep and that's not stopping them.
No.
That's how they're trained. But their fur is so thick, I'm wondering if they're even getting shocked. And like I said, we're not trying to shock them, but if they're not getting shocked, they're just like, hey, we can walk through this electric and not get shocked.
Well, it's kind of like our cows. We have the electric fencing around for them.
So we're going to have to work that out too. So we got several things to do this morning. So, I got it cleaned out where Dad can open the gate. Because we're going to go on a little trip. My parents will be here on the farm to watch over things. But we're trying to get everything figured out. So if you zoom in right here, these pigs always want to try to dig under right here. So if you zoom in, see come on, Chunky. He's a boy. See all these?
Oh, yeah.
So I've had to drive. I felt it. I've had to drive these. I've drove these about a foot into the ground, about every 6 inches. Because they tried to dig out here in this back wall. So now they're going to hit they're going to be realized, like I was just joking, it's going to be like Alcatraz. And hopefully, but there was some escape from there. So hopefully we don't have no escape artists while we're going, because I don't want Dad having to chase hogs down.
Oh my gosh, that's not fun.
Look at this boy. Look how big his rear end is. He got big old. So you can tell he's bigger than the girls.
So you did them right along this way. Are you also doing them along that wall
too?
Yeah,
as soon as they get out of the way. Come on, buddy. Come on.
We had to take a break in recording.
If you get here, sometimes they just run around like they're scared to death of you. And then when you don't want them to move, you can't get them to move. So yeah, I'm going to run down along this wall. I'm going to run. And they won't leave nothing alone.
I know. I just noticed.
They're like kids.
He just knocked that.
They're in here eating them, chewing on everything. He's the one. He's it. I was sitting here a while ago. I had these screws down here, and I heard something chomping. I looked back, and he had a light switch in his mouth, chewing on it, about to swallow it.
Yeah, he's curious over there with your equipment too.
So we're gonna get this done. Then I guess we're gonna try to get the dogs back out. Hopefully it don't storm. get them back out in the yard.
Yeah, we have them in here
basically
because they ran through.
I'm just going to set it up with the water and the feed bowls and everything.
Yeah.
In case it does storm.
In case they need
Hayden
to put them back in here.
Hayden, they can run and get them back in.
We've got 3 kids. We don't record them at all, but we've got 3 older kids that help us sometimes.
So they know what to do.
Kids.
They pretty much
19, and 16.
They know what to do. And then dad and mom's always on the farm.
Yeah.
So they
live right next door to us.
They know what to do too. Our plan is to concrete all this. Hopefully pretty soon when I get back. That way we can clean it easier. We can keep it cleaned. Keep them from digging out underneath it. So basically what I'm doing is driving all these because I'll show you one here in a minute. They all have, quit chewing on my back. Quit.
You have a little friend.
See, basically, these
They're
guys,
going crazy.
I don't know what it is about this breed. It's either this breed or it's the number of them, 4 of them. These have hose. You can see the hose. Quit chewing on my boot. Bit my toe. Okay. Here, let me chew on your ear. Chew on your ear. Chew on your ear. He's gonna. So basically, I'm getting these down to where I can put a screw here and screw here, so they can't. 2 screws. I can't turn this way. Well, that's the philosophy. Who knows with pigs? And they can't.
In your brain. Of course, this herd is
I tell you,
different.
Pigs that are smart. They really are.
Very smart.
And they're
so
they're so
smart. You're having to do
yes,
this.
and beyond what people think, they're really a clean animal.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, because they do. They designate an area to use the bathroom.
They do.
So you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Putting a screw here in the top one. And I'm putting a screw here in the bottom. And hopefully that creates like prison bars, hopefully.
Yeah, don't get hit by
this.
Maybe you're knock your toes over.
Guys. They are worse than kids. But hopefully this keeps them in. And I filled this dirt back in about 3 days ago. And to be honest, they really haven't done anything with it since. Like sometimes I'll push the dirt back in. He's chewing on that. I'll push the dirt back in, and within 30 minutes they have it dug out again. Yeah. But I don't know where I don't want to say they get out of that. I know he just wants to eat anything he can get us. I don't want to say they got bored with it, but I'm hoping that's the case. Dude, quit chewing on everything.
They're fluffing up the stuff too.
Huh?
They're fluffing up your bedding too.
Well, that's fine.
You're getting ready to get pig bit.
Pig bit? Hopefully that takes care of that. No, I was saying when we get back, definitely want to pour concrete in here. Then we wanted to worry about them digging out.
Yeah.
But I gotta figure out the right way to get it done, because I don't want to. I want it to be sloped and everything where we can clean out the manure.
They're already making a mess over here.
Huh? Oh, I know.
You think this will last, what, a couple days?
Do what?
I think in a couple days they'll have all of this tore up and pooped up and all this stuff.
They will. They will.
They've actually grown quite a bit since we first got them.
Grown? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to rake some of this over here. Now, it shouldn't be able to dig out there.
Shouldn't. Famous last words, right?
Yeah. So.
They'll find this part over here.
I know.
That you didn't.
Start digging there.
I'm just teasing.
I hope not. I really hope not.
Okay, so we're going to fill up their water?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Good grief. Look at the hole they've dug already.
I know, that's what I was saying. And they've already
Leave stuff alone, guys. Like, I'm trying to make it where Dad don't have to mess.
You don't have to mess
other
with
than
them
feed
a whole
them.
lot.
Yeah.
We're trying to
We're trying to make it easy for.
Trying to make it easier, but of course it's always up to them whether they're going to make it easy.
Yeah, because they're going to get this where it's hard to open again. They
literally have the final say on whether it's easy or not.
Because what they do is they kick it out on this side.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably need to get something and put on along here, like weld something on that bottom so they can't kick it out. What they do is they get it kicked out and then it don't want to.
Yeah, then it creates it's hard to open the gate. What'd you say?
I said with the pigs, it's like live and learn.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Well, I might just have you get him up.
So we're filling up the water bucket so it's all the way full before we leave.
We'll set up the stuff for the dogs in case they need to put them in the barn during a storm.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Well, the reason, you know why they're being so good, the dogs? They're not barking and whining like they were?
Why?
Because they had a major sit down. I went in there, you know, I get after Bella when she bites Sophie. I went in there and started getting on them both like that, and they went over and sat in the corner. Because they were up here biting the pigs through the stuff. The pigs were,
oh my God.
The pigs, they was barking at the dogs, and the pigs were running in circles in here.
So you had to
well, they had the pigs all riled up, so I had to get them, get after the dogs.
Yeah, we don't like to keep them in this little enclosure, but sometimes they just get so afraid of
this is only the second time we've had to do this in all the years we've had them.
We've had them for like 7-8 years, and this is the second time within a month.
I don't know whether we should try to trim their necks a little bit.
The fur, yeah.
The fur.
I don't know.
Because it's like they're just running through. Like yesterday morning, it wasn't storming.
Nope.
They were in there. Next minute, they were back here in the field running around. I seen them.
Around in the cow field. And we can't have that. You getting a drink, Betty? Let's see where we're at. And we do this primarily for the cats, so that they don't jump from here and then go right down.
We can get on this side by side. I gotta get them blocks and my knife. Put my tennis shoes. These boots are hot. I like these boots. They're like by far my favorite rubber boots, and I've had a ton between doing concrete work and hunting, turkey hunting and deer hunting and fishing. I've had a ton of different brands of rubber boots.
Yeah.
Those are by far the most comfortable.
And I'll link in the description. We actually have a sponsorship with Hycia boots, but even outside of that, you wear them.
I'd buy
constantly.
I'd buy them if they hadn't given them to me. I would. They like got an ankle fit, so they don't slide up and down on your ankle. Yeah, so and they're like, well, they're a little dirty.
Here, show this.
But the sole is like a tennis shoe sole. It is so comfortable.
Yeah,
it's like wearing tennis shoe boots.
And I wear them all the time. Here we go.
I'll try to mow a little bit. Cows don't know what we're doing.
No. We've done several videos where you've used this same warmer block.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty effective. I don't think it's maybe as, well, I don't want to say that because I like this product too, so I don't want to like compare one to the other.
This is what we're using. You
know, these are handy if you can't get your cattle in. Like I said, I like to get them in. Oh, don't stick.
It does every time.
I like to get them in and put warmer, pour on down the center of their back. And I'm still going to do that with this herd. The herd on that side of the road, they're so easy to work with. They just walk right in the corral.
Over there.
Walk right in the corral. I pour it on them. They walk out. These, you get them in.
We refer to this herd as the Wild West.
Yeah, half of these want to try to kill you.
And the other herd's like hobby farm.
Or half of them don't want to go in even. They just hang back. So yeah. I do this. And then once we have a little more time to get them in, where we can, because these you have to work, those over there, you open the corral gate, they walk in. These, you open the corral gate, about 25% walk in, the other take off running the other way, and the rest stand there and look at you. And it's a literally several day process.
It is.
You just have to
have to remember the ones that you got.
Well,
come back the next day and get the ones you didn't get.
Right. Or just wait till they all eventually get comfortable enough to get in. And it's literally a process of watching out the window at the house with the binoculars and trying to make sure they're all in there, and then running over and shutting the gate.
Right over there.
So it's it's a little different.
You always have a sticky side. Always.
I don't have a sticky side.
You're blocked. No, you don't have a sticky side.
I'm going to throw them in these.
Is that off?
No.
Woo, watch it.
I'm going to throw them in these bunk feeders. That way they don't...
So they can just... Brian's got them over on this field right now. And so they can get in here to get to the water. And then they'll find these.
Yeah, they'll find these blocks.
Right there.
And I'm just putting them in here because once they get to licking them, they'll push them toward the fence, and then next thing you know, they'll be under the fence and they can't get to them anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm throwing them in there.
Yep.
Just to make sure. I'll check his water because they don't have a pond on this side.
They're just under the wooded area right now. All just hanging out.
Everything's good there. It's FedEx. They come in our house?
Maybe.
You can pull on through, babe. Pull on through. I'll shut the gates.
Okay.
He's that big old cat.
Watch that. Oh, look at him trying to push that one back. You see that?
Yeah.
He don't like it.
There's Gloria, barely walking.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, Mookie! Oh my gosh!
I'll break my mirror off, Mook.
Oh, watch, don't hit her, Brian, don't hit her. My Lord, you might not be able to do this.
I'm gonna have to pour it in the top.
You're not gonna be able to do this.
I'm gonna pour it in the top.
Don't hit anybody. Brian, look, watch out, sorry. Yeah. Yikes. That is crazy. Oh, and Gloria update for everybody. There she is.
Crap. There's a bunch of wasps right there. Shoot.
She's still pregnant. Poor girl. She's
Hold
literally the last one.
You stupid wasp. Oh, he's wasp.
Oh, there's a bunch of wasps?
Yeah.
We've got a swarming cow. Here's Mookie. Here's our baby Mookie.
Hold on. Trying to kill some.
So in order for him to be safe, he's trying to put the mineral up on top versus in the front, which we totally can't do. But now there's some wasps. So watch, make sure Mookie can't get back there because she sure will try. Hi guys. Man, this is what we talk about when you see the stark difference from over there to over here. This herd is like right up in our business.
I don't want them getting stung is the thing.
Just be careful. Oh, there's Sherman too. He's not happy. Sherman is not happy right now. Oh, just how about walk and take a tinkle? 1908. Man, girlfriend.
Hold on. I gotta make. Get back, girls. I gotta make sure
just
there's no walls
to
jog
in the
it.
front, Brian. Golly.
These wasps are in there moving around. Not really good stuff.
Oh, Brian, they're chewing on the mineral paper.
Huh?
They're chewing on the mineral. One of them pulled like a piece of cardboard out.
Oh.
See it? They literally pulled it out.
Oh. All right.
You guys are crazy. Hi. So I'm just going to stand. Will they know to go in the front?
They will. Go.
Uh-oh. That's those when they get confused. If you can see the frenzy that's going on. So feeding this herd mineral because they're so friendly on this side could be a little dangerous. Hi. Hi.
Hey, girl.
This is Midnight. And this is Batgirl.
Where's Gertie's calf at?
I'm not sure. Pookie? I'm not sure. Oh. He's probably amongst those little ones right there.
1.
Okay, so we pulled back
2,
away
3,
from
4, 5, 6,
the
7.
mineral feeder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Look how big Glory is.
Let's see.
She's Elisha.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Do you
Look,
see him?
Look at her bag. Look, come over here.
Okay, I'm trying to find her and stay
look how
away
big
from
her
him.
bag is.
Oh, sister. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. She could be having
twins.
Maybe.
Look at him being so pushy.
I'm trying to figure out which one is Mook's calf. Because all their ears look okay. Is that him?
I think that's him.
No, that's a heifer.
That's not him.
That's a heifer.
We're trying to find Mookie, which is kind of like our pet cow. Is this or no, that's a girl. That's a heifer.
I think this is him here. That's him right here.
Standing in the middle?
Right here. That's him there.
Okay. Golly, you have to be careful.
See, there's he is.
Wow, look how big.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's him. You can tell his ears. He's still got the calloused.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, watch out, Brian. Watch out. Bull up in the air.
Nope. That's stuff we don't show on the farm.
That's all. Gosh. He's doing this right when they're eating. Yeah, that's not PG, but
that's part of farming.
We actually don't catch that very often.
No.
Him doing that.
Well, and there we go again. Good grief.
Oh my Lord. We may get demonetized for this one.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's how you have calves. Now that ain't how you have calves, because that wasn't gonna work in that situation. But yeah. I'm surprised I kind of worry about her, the one he was breeding there.
Yeah,
she's got a bad.
Small. She's not very big.
No, she's big. She's the one that's got the bad foot.
The hoof issue.
Yeah, and I might have to pull her out and trim it again. I mean, it's pretty good. But see, he'll keep hanging with her and try to keep breeding her over and over.
Ugh, gross. It's part of the life, part of nature, but still.
Farm life.
Yep. Part of farm life.
Gloria, you're gonna pop.
Welcome
girl.
to the farm. I know. Oh, there she is, right there.
She is humongous.
Girlfriend.
That bag. Her bag is huge.
We have thought she was going to calf so many times. Like she'll start showing signs and then
I mean, her udders are.
Yeah.
See, a cow with udders that big, it's not the best thing. You want their teats. You want them to be about finger size. Because the bigger round they are, the harder it is for the calves to get on. So
yeah. She's never had any issues though with her calves, so hopefully will be the same outcome.
Yeah.
So, what is your prediction? I feel like everything that we have thought as far as Gloria is concerned.
We predicted her like in January, and here it is April.
Here it is April.
I mean, like
almost the end of April.
She was literally big, and she was looked like she was bagging up a little bit in January, and I kept thinking she's gonna be the first one, and here she is.
She's the last.
She is literally the last. Everybody else is calved but her.
She gets the gold medal.
So I don't know where she's gonna have twins. I wish she'd have it today though, or tonight, because it's cool today. Tomorrow's supposed to be close to 80. It just makes it harder.
You know, she's gonna do it when she wants to.
Look at him. He's like,
I know, my gosh. He looks really good. He looks very
I need to keep a bull out of him here soon.
Coming up to say hi. And this cow, if you're a new viewer, this is our cow named Mookie that we raised
from a baby.
Girl. So that's why we've got this. She lets us do this. There's only really a few that will let us do this, and Mookie's one because she. Oh goodness, we gotta keep an eye on him. He's just pacing, just pacing and pacing. He makes me nervous when he does that. And she loves her little grooming sessions.
Did she just turn for me?
Huh?
Did she just turn around on her own for me? Or was that just by chance?
I'm not really
You got a lot of dead hair, Mook.
Yeah, she looks like she's walking away.
She is. I think she's wanting to get the mineral.
But look at all that hair that he brushed off of her. Her winter hair is coming off.
Boy, it's really coming off up here.
Cute.
Sorry, Mook. I'm going kind of fast, I know, but I don't have a lot of time today, girl.
Yeah, we got limited time.
See, it doesn't make you feel good when it gets hot out.
This will be good for like a bird, if a bird catches
a bird nest, yeah. Oh, they're getting kind of pushy with her.
Yeah.
I'll let her go.
Well, Pookie looks good. Gloria is still pregnant. Here she is. Maybe soon, sister. Maybe soon. And just why don't you pee on the kids as they walk by. We just want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't, go ahead, subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video right here on the farm.